Collective, and welcome to my channel, New Body. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back. Thank you for your support. So just a quick reminder to folks, use your discernment when watching tarot readings. This is a collective reading. Not everything in this reading may resonate with you. Maybe nothing in this reading will resonate with you. Take what applies. Let the rest fly. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibrations so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So the overall energy for this read is one ring circus and rock bottom. Someone's hit rock bottom, people. Someone's hit rock bottom. And they feel abandoned and left alone in the circus that they created. Yeah. Rock bottom is card number 10. 10 is about completion. So cycle has completed. This one ring circus that they created for themselves, they thought they were creating a life of peace and harmony. That's the opposite of what they created for themselves. We got home at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be moving from a home, moving homes, losing a home, gaining a home. Card number 27. 27 reduces to 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. So you could be moving, collective. So on this card here, we have an owl. We have a clock. We have some fae. We have a big door. Represents home. So you might be gaining some wisdom about a home. In divine timing, you will know about that wisdom. But for now, just know that someone has hit rock bottom and is sitting in a circus that they created for themselves, trying to figure out how to get out. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this rock bottom one ring circus, please and thank you? So somebody is stuck. They feel stuck. They feel alone. They feel abandoned, like everybody left them to deal with this circus by themselves. Got courthouse again. Courthouse in the reverse came in the reading I did earlier today. So check out that reading. Confirmation. So something didn't go according to plan for someone in court. It could be a childhood. It could be a child custody case. It could be a lawsuit. It could be a myriad of things that didn't go well in their favor in court. Now they're sitting in a one ring circus. They got to figure out their life, really, because they're at the bottom of it. We got mentally, emotionally unstable in the reverse. So someone could have said that you were mentally and emotionally unstable, collective, in the court of law. They could have lied on you and said that. And the courts weren't buying it. Animosity. We have animosity in reverse. Anyone who lied on you in court has some animosity towards you. They don't want you to know that. They want to keep smiling in your face. All the while want to take your place. The backstabbers. Somebody has animosity towards you and they don't want, not only do they not want you to know, but they don't want anyone else to know, because then that would admit that they got beef with you. It's got some endings coming. Road closed. Somebody's at rock bottom, collective. We got a priest here. This priest could be at rock bottom. Didn't want to show that they have animosity towards you. There's some lying in court. What about this priest, Holy Spirit? What do we need to know? Twin flame. Someone could have lied on you in court. We got twin flame here. So you could have a twin flame who is a priest or a holy man. Doesn't necessarily mean priest as in Catholic priest. It could be just a holy man. Divinity. So you have someone coming towards you, divine feminines, someone who is skilled, gifted, talented. It's your twin flame, and they are divine. Let's get some zodiacs here. We haven't done zodiacs in a while. So we got Taurus, Pisces, and Capricorn. Taurus, Pisces, and Capricorn. You could be one of these signs, or one of these signs could be somewhere in your chart, or you could be none of these signs. But somebody finds themselves at rock bottom. They lied on you in court, collective. They lied on you in court to defame your name, your character, said you were mentally, emotionally unstable, that you couldn't handle your life, that they needed to be the basically your handler, but maybe conservatorship. They lied in court so that they can be in charge of not only your life but your finances, which is basically your life, so that you wouldn't be independent. So if you were supposed to get $1,000 a week, they were going to give you $1 a week, and they kept $999 of your money because they wanted to be in charge. But you have someone, again, this is a priest, but it may not be a priest in the traditional sense. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? What's going on here in this energy, please and thank you? Somebody's at rock bottom. They're stuck in the chaos that they created. They already know why. We have why in the reverse. With this why card, you have a fae reaching down towards a book with wings. I always call that book of wings your Akashic records. If you don't know about the Akashic records, please look it up. Your Akashic records is your book of life. Has your past, present, and future. Your book of life is your personal business. It's like your mailbox. It's like your file cabinet. It's like your safe deposit box. You should be the only one have the key for that. You should be the only one looking in your Akashic records. But every now and again, you got some people who want to, confirmation. Every now and then you have people who want to dig in other people's lives and see where they're going, where they've been, their lineage, their bloodline, their future, what they got going on. Somebody looked into your records, collective, or they tried to, or they thought that they got enough information that they knew how to handle you, knew how to control you, knew how to run you. Or somebody could have just looked at their own records, but they know why the courthouse did not go in their favor. Why in reverse falls upon courthouse in reverse. They already know why. It's card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. It's in the reverse, though. Their structure and stability is tanking. Strategy. They're trying to figure out what to do next. Trying to create a strategy. It's card number 21. 21 reduces to 3. 3 is about groups. So there's a group of people who lied on you in court, collective, said you weren't stable mentally and emotionally. but that didn't fly with the courts. It may have flown before. You could have a different court appointed judge, different attorneys, whatever the case may be. We got some people going back to the drawing board now. They feel like they know what happened, what they did wrong, so they're concocting a new strategy. Deceit. You got deceit in reverse. You got deceit in reverse, animosity. In the reverse, deceit falls upon animosity. Deceit in reverse falls upon animosity in reverse. Somebody don't want that smoke anymore. Somebody don't want the smoke. But I feel like they're going back to the drawing board. They don't want you to see the deceitful things that not only that they have been doing, but what they're trying to do now. Card number 25. 25 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. It's in the reverse, though. You got time for a nap. It's in the reverse. They're about to take action. They don't want you to see it. 25 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. It's in the reverse. That means they're trying to do something impulsively, but quickly. Nap time is in the reverse. They're taking action, trying to take action quickly. They're doing things without thought now. They're at a point where they feel like they don't have anything else to lose, but they actually do. They have a lot to lose. They're stuck. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Your seventh chakra is your crown chakra. It's in the reverse. So they're trying to take action to block your crown chakra so that you don't see what they're doing or what they have been doing. Courthouse in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to know what they did, but they also don't want you to know who did what. They're trying to block your crown chakra. If you feel like you're not receiving messages, guidance, you need to do a clearing, a cleanse. We got Treasure Island at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's trying to get your abundance. Trying to get your abundance. What did I say? They were trying to say you were mentally and emotionally unstable and that they have to handle your Treasure Island. They have to handle this for you because you can't do it on your own. It's card number 9. Trying to bring this into fruition. Your Treasure Island is coming towards you, collective. They don't want you to achieve it, but it's yours. It's already has been established in the ethers, divinely guided towards you. It was a divine gift towards you, to you. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? For some of you, and this is not everybody doesn't get a twin flame. Twin flame is the ultimate divine union. But with that comes responsibility. With great power comes responsibility, said Uncle Ben. But the twin flame union, there's very few twin flames on the planet, on this planet. And when they come together with a mission. So in order to do that, both people have to have done the work and have to have reached a certain vibration for that union, that type of union to come in. But don't get hung up on the titles of twin flame and soulmate and this, that. If you're wanting new love to come in, ask for a divine union, ask for a divine mate. But you still have to be of that vibration, because if that divine mate did the work and you didn't, that divine mate ain't for you and ain't gonna come to you. So anyways, for those of you who are on that journey, because not everybody's on the journey, you got a twin flame coming in. If you don't know anything about the twin flames, do your research, please and thank you. Authority. So you got a emperor in the reverse. An emperor in the reverse who went to court on you and said that you was unfit to handle your own money. Said some other things about you. Said you was a little slow. a little challenged mentally, emotionally. But this is someone, Emperor in reverse, someone who's cruel, someone who's controlling, a tyrant, someone who doesn't have mastery over self, someone who wants authority over other people but don't have authority over themselves. Anyone who has authority over themselves don't want authority over other people. Authority over self is enough. Card number 4, for structure and stability, is in the reverse though. This Emperor in reverse is losing all of his stuff: home, structure, stability, finances, lifestyle. They know why. Authority in the reverse falls upon why in the reverse. They already know why. They know what they did. They know what they said. They know how they moved. So they're not surprised. Partnerships and alliances. So they had some people working with them. Partnerships and alliances falls upon strategy. Yeah, they're working on some things, some new things to try and continue to sabotage your life, collective. But this Emperor also tried to block some partnerships and alliances from coming towards you. They didn't want you to be stable, because if you're not stable, if you are not prospering, if you are not productive, that solidifies their statement of you being mentally and emotionally unstable. So they did whatever they could do against you to make that statement stick in court. But it didn't work. Didn't work for everybody. Emotional loss in the reverse. They're sad that you are not sad. They're sad that you are not crashing out. This could be somebody that you dated. This is a father figure. So this could be the father of your children. It could be your father, your uncle, stepfather, adopted father. But somebody's father figure. Emperors are father figures. They're sad that you're not sad. They're sad that you have healed or are healing past whatever this deceit is. Emotional loss in the reverse falls upon deceit in the reverse. You've healed past this. You're like, okay, I saw what you did. I heard what you said. Saw how you moved. And it might have been hurtful, might have been painful, might have even been traumatic. But you got through it or are getting through it. You're healing through it. Card number 5. 5 is about change. It's in the reverse. They don't want you to be emotionally healed from what they did. They want you to be crashing out and acting out. They don't want you to stand your ground. They never wanted you to fight. They wanted you to back down and take the abuse that they were giving. Card number 7. 7 is about reflection. I'm sorry. Yeah. 7 is about reflection, introspection. It's in the reverse. They were impulsive in the things that they did. They did things without thought. They were like, I don't care. Let's take this person down. They don't need to have this. They don't need to have that. Or they got a job. Okay, call the job. Complain. They got a car. Trash that joint. They got an apartment, townhouse, single family. Let's get them out of there. They wanted you broke, busted, and disgusted. But you are resting and rejuvenating before the next cycle begins. It's card number 4. 4 is structure and stability. You are resting and rejuvenating as your structure and stability increases. Your home life, as you solidify your foundation. We got sacral chakra in the bottom of the deck. Sacral chakra is your second chakra, right underneath the belly button. It's about creativity. It's about being seen, how you see yourself, how you want the world to see you. They don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be creative. If you're creative, then somebody sees your work. Somebody sees your work, they want to purchase your work or partner with you. And that's stability. They don't want that for you. They want to block you from being seen, from being heard. But it's also about sensuality. Sensuality, they don't want anyone attracted to you. They want to block you in general. Because if somebody's attracted to you, then you might get in a relationship. God forbid that happens. You get in a relationship, you might get married. What? Get married, might have children, a family. They don't want that for you. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? New beginnings. It's in the reverse. Whoever this emperor is to you, this emperor in reverse, they don't get new beginnings. Got moon maiden. Moons are usually about things being hidden. Whatever's hidden behind this moon, it's about to come to light. And it's not going to produce a new beginning for this emperor in reverse. This emperor in reverse is hitting rock bottom. They are in a one-man circus. At the end of the day, there's some cases where they charge people in groups. You see, a whole rack of people on the bench with their lawyers. But most cases, they charge you individually. This person, they left this person. They left this person to their own devices. Card number 41. 41 reduces to 5. It's in reverse. That's not going to change. This person's not getting the new beginning that they thought that they were going to get. Spiritual narcolepsy. Spiritual narcolepsy is in the reverse. Spiritual narcolepsy is about being asleep spiritually. They wanted you asleep spiritually so that you would not produce a new beginning for yourself. They wanted you asleep spiritually so that you would not receive messages on how to navigate your own life. We got 7th chakra in the reverse. 7th chakra is the crown chakra. They didn't want you receiving messages. They didn't want you knowing who did what, how they did it, where they did it. They didn't want you receiving messages so that you know how to fight. They wanted you asleep so that you didn't have a new beginning. Mini mask, authentic self. You are your authentic self. We all wear many masks. Some are good, some are bad. Some people don't show the mask. Their work mask to their mate mask. The mask you wear with your mate is your authentic mask. All of the masks are authentic. It's the real you. That is who you are, collective. Just because you have a different personality at work doesn't mean that you're not authentic. That just means that's how you treat people at work. Period. But you don't treat your work people the same way you treat your personal people, the people that you care about and you love and you hold dear. So you remain authentic despite all of the things that have been going on in your life. It's basically what that comes down to. It's card number 38. Somebody could be 38. Someone could be born in 1983, 91. $38 reduces to 11. You're about to get justice, collective. Libra energy. Somebody's not protected because they were wearing mini masks. You got the universe is your partner, and it's in the reverse. They're not protected. They don't get the new beginnings. And then at the end of the day, they're the ones that are spiritually asleep. Because if they were awake, they would have never embarked upon this journey that they find themselves on. Card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. This structure and stability is not protected. This is your structure, your physical structure. Your body is your temple. Temple's a structure, right? Not protected. They're at rock bottom. They're at rock bottom. They're not protected. And they're sitting in a circus of chaos, conflict, and drama. This was not your fate, collective. It's their fate. It was not fated for you to not be it was not fated for you to be unprotected by the universe. You were always going to be protected. Even when you didn't know that you were protected, you were protected. Some things had to happen to awaken you. I have to go back to that video. I said this in my last video about Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah spoke upon the phrase, things happen for a reason. He said he didn't like that phrase. He didn't believe that phrase. So I have to go back to that because it's still, I've always said that. Hey, something happens for a reason. You may not like the reason, but there's a reason. So I have to go back to that. But anyways, it was not fated for you to be unprotected. They wanted you unprotected so that they could continue to attack you. Got ego sublimation at the bottom of the deck. Their ego was smashed to smithereens like this mirror. They weren't expecting the things to go the way that they are going. And that smashed their ego. Let's get some tea. Let's get the tea, see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this situation here? Holy Spirit, what's the tea? Somebody's lazy. Somebody's lazy. They didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to do the spiritual work that they needed to do to level up to be this twin flame. And it is work. It is work required, but it's work that you should want to do for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else. You're not becoming the twin flame for someone else. That's a bonus. Because when you do the work to that level, the reward is the twin flame. Anyways, somebody can't be bothered. They're unmotivated. They're lazy. They didn't want to do the work. They wanted other people to do the work. And they got them in this one ring circus. You're going to be celebrating quietly. Don't tell nobody. Move in silence. While they were being lazy and YOLO and all over town and all over the countries, all over the world, you were doing the work. And you're going to be rewarded for doing the work. Escapism. Whoever's at this rock bottom, this emperor in reverse that's at this rock bottom, they want to escape from this because they're in the chaos by themselves. And they don't like that. Trying to escape from their problems, but this one ring circus will forever follow them. Somebody's in regret. Somebody's in regret for the things that they've done. They're only in regret because it did not go the way that they wanted to go. Because at one point it was going the way that they wanted it to go. And they weren't in regret then. They weren't in regret when they were getting you fired from your job, getting you put out from your place of residence. They weren't in regret when they were sabotaging your car so that you couldn't get around, or when you had to pay out more money than necessary. They weren't in regret then. But now that they're sitting at rock bottom in this one ring circus by themselves, yeah, they're in a lot of regret now. Somebody got to lawyer up. Somebody got to lawyer up. At the rock bottom, things are hitting the fan. They got to lawyer up. This courthouse didn't go in their favor. Maybe they don't like the lawyer they got. They had to let that one go and get a different one. Somebody, dirty money. They paid a lawyer dirty money to get things to go in their way, and it didn't go in their way still. Illegal money. Somebody into some stuff. Somebody's into some stuff that they can't get out of, that they try to put on you, collective. Because for some of you, this is not all, but for some of you, if they won this case in court by saying you were mentally and emotionally unstable, and they would have been your handler, they would have been your power of attorney, they would have taken all your money. You wouldn't have gotten any money. And whatever debts they owe or whoever they paid off or needed to pay off, you would never have seen that money. Somebody's a boy toy. This emperor's a boy toy. He's only good for one thing. And that's why he's in the one ring circus by himself. He's been abandoned. People walked away from him. He's got some endings coming. The endings he doesn't see coming that he's not going to like. He's already at rock bottom and still not at the bottom. In too deep. What did I say? They got themselves into something they can't get out of. They are at rock bottom, but there's still more to come. This is only the beginning for them. They got themselves into something so deep that they can't climb out of this pit. Disappearing act. Now you see them, now you don't. They want to disappear, but they're unable to go anywhere. They cannot. They're bound to whatever circus that they created for themselves. Somebody's a work addict. Work comes before love. They worked real hard at destroying your life, collective. That was their mission. That was their goal. That was their life. Because at the end of it all, if it had worked for them in their favor, they would have been sitting pretty. So yeah, they worked really hard. Somebody's naive romantically, inexperienced and overly romantic, easily tricked and manipulated by others. So this Emperor in reverse, not only a boy toy, but he was a naive boy toy. He didn't know he was being used. Sexually. Is that how you say it? Sexually. You got unconditional love coming in, collective. Somebody's gonna love you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially, unconditionally. That's coming in for you. Somebody's eavesdropping. They're trying to find out what's going on, what you got going on. They're trying to find out who's coming in for you. Some people already know who's coming in for you, and they're trying to block that, but they can't. The people who are trying to block you, they got some legal troubles. They got some health troubles. They need to tend to their affairs, get their affairs in order. While tomorrow's not promised to any of us, they definitely need to get their affairs in order. Everybody should have their affairs in order. Again, tomorrow's not promised to any of us. For some of you, you're not finished. They did too much. They were out here wilding, overindulging. They thought they had things on lock. They're about to go to prison. Wow. Homelessness. So this Emperor in reverse could be experiencing homelessness or is about to be homeless. They're cursing themselves because they're in this one ring circus by themselves, hitting rock bottom. It doesn't say hit rock bottom. It doesn't say hitting rock bottom. It says rock bottom. They're at the rock bottom. They're at the bottom of the rock. Homeless. Overindulgent. They could be into some. They could be overly drinking, excessively drinking. The ruse, party favors. So this Emperor in reverse is into cult. Is in a cult. Could be an online cult, offline cult. But they're into a cult. They do some things. Let's get the Witchcraft decks out. Rebound. So somebody, this boy toy could have been a rebound and didn't even know it, thought it was real love. But he was actually the fall guy, the pansy. They were setting him up. It wasn't real love. He thought it was real love. Oh, Spirit, what do we need to know? What kind of spell work they out here doing to people in this energy, please and thank you. It says this person that is attacking you belongs to or has affiliation with a coven, a cult, witchcraft, church, organization. This person's been doing work on you for quite some time, collective. Interfering with your life when you think something is a coincidence. When you have a car trouble and you think that that's a coincidence, it's actually someone manipulating the energies so that you could have car trouble, so that you can get into a car accident and possibly pass away. It says they're casting spells trying to steal your abundance. What did I say? That was the first card out. Courthouse in the reverse. Second card was mentally and emotionally unstable in the reverse. Trying to steal your money. Say that you can't handle this money. When they're the ones in debt. When they're the ones drinking excessively, partying with party favors. You have some protective crystals you can use, some black amethyst. Whoop. I don't even know if that's a crystal. Amethyst, black tourmaline, black obsidian, tiger's eye, clear quartz, and citrine. There's some good protective crystals you might want to get. Charge them up, carry with you, spread them out throughout your house, especially the black tourmaline and the black obsidian. It says, alert, envious and jealous co-workers are spreading lies about you and slander. That's a defamation lawsuit. Slander and libel. Lawyer up. It says lawyering up. They already know what they did. They're trying to figure out what they can do to, what's the word? Get ahead of the game. They already know that things are coming down the pike legally. You got third party involved. Someone acquired the assistance of a practitioner. So they had some work done to the courts to go in your favor. Maybe at one time it did go in their favor. But as you awaken to your journey, have an awakening and taking back your power and your energy, that cut all that off. It says you might need a spiritual bath. Aura cleansing bath is a ritualistic bathing process where you make use of bath salts, essential oils, herbs, and crystals to cleanse your auric field, help to remove a lot of the toxicity and the negativity that surrounds your aura and your energy that these people are sending you. Tag team. So there's at least 2 people or more working together against you with this Emperor in reverse. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about the spell work that they're doing against the collective? Please and thank you. Just don't even go here. Somebody's having tantric sex, trying to do sex rituals. Just don't even go there. Somebody's engaging in tantric sex, or they have engaged in tantric sex. And tantric sex is not a sex spell ritual. They can make it that way. They can incorporate that, but That's not what it was intended for. It says copycat. Somebody's trying to be you, do you, look like you, act like you, talk like you. Trying to steal your energy, your essence, so that people see them as you instead of seeing you as you. That was the sacral chakra. I told you they didn't want people seeing you, the real you, who you are, how you are, the real you, because they want to be you. So they want to be seen like you. Says your closest friends are holding grudges against you, then they're not your friends, right? They got some people holding grudges against you. Check your circles. See who's walking like you, talking like you, dressing like you, acting like you. Says the person causing you negativity could be an air sign. That's Leo. I'm sorry, not Leo, because Leo is a fire sign. That's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Let's wrap this up. Low self-esteem. They envy and inferior and are inferior towards you. They're envy and inferior. They didn't write this correctly. Somebody who's doing work against you has low self-esteem. They want to be like you. They are envious of you because you don't have low self-esteem. You are you and you are authentically you, and they don't like that because they are not like that. Says sending hate tweets towards you. So they're out here with the Twitter fingers. And you may not even follow them. You may not even see any of their tweets. They can't what's the word? They can't tag you in a tweet if one, you don't follow them, and two, you don't even have an account. It says posting things directly to you instead of coming to you. If it's not directed, don't respect it. Again, if you're not following them, you got them blocked, then you don't see it anyways. Keep it moving. Causing chaos and fights in your love life. So if you just met someone and things were going well, and then all of a sudden you're fighting over dumb stuff, it's spell work. Sit your partner down, talk to them about it. Cleanse the energy. Says they'll claim I did it first, knowing damn well they were inspired by you. So again, with the copying. If they are original, then they can recreate it. It's when they're not original. It's when they out here popping their gums about, oh, he copied me, or she was watching me, and this, that, and the other. Okay, we'll create it again. Do it again. Let me see. Pyrite. Somebody needs some pyrite. Helps shield you from harmful effects that technology could. All right. Pyrite is a good protection stone. You get a couple more and we'll wrap this up. So seek someone. You may need some cord cutting ceremonies or rituals done on you to cut you from this energy that keeps trying to siphon your energy. And energy is time. It's money. It's ideas. Someone is doing black magic, juju on you. So you might need to get someone to remove this energy as well as protection. Let's take it on home. Holy Spirit, what some positive movement for us for the collective, please, and thank you. Positive movement for it. So at the end of the day, I'll get back to that. Confidence and commitment. Build your confidence up. Stay committed to self. When you're committed to self, committed to your spiritual practices, committed to your higher self, your spirit, your confidence is already boosted. There's not a whole lot that you have to do when you're committed to yourself. All right? That is, there was no need a whole lot for that one. 788. Angel number 788. Inner narrator. Observe your self-talk, people. Observe your thoughts and feelings carefully today. Play the role of observer in your self-talk. You are not your thoughts, but your thoughts do create your reality. Monitor them carefully and dive deep into the ones that seem to reflect scarcity and negativity. It's normal. People say things about themselves all the time. Most of the time, they're unconscious of it. The other times, they know what they're saying. Talk to yourself like you would want a good, trusted friend to talk to you. Tell yourself, stand in the mirror. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you are a genius. Somebody said that to me the other day. I thought it was so cool. Talking about some of the things that I have achieved. And they're like, wow, you are a genius. I said, I am a genius, aren't I? That is your reading. And I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.